That's all you're gonna do?
Yes.
Gonna do the prayer for us?
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go and call our E911 meeting to order. If you would, please stand. Mr. Norton, gonna lead us with prayer.
Yes, sir. Bow your heads.
Justice, you're gonna lead us with the pledge.
Gracious Father God, we thank you so much for this day. Father, we thank you for the beautiful weather that we have. Father, we thank you for members of the public coming to attend. We thank you for these jurors serving, Father. We ask that you go with them, give them wisdom, give them grace, and help them make the best decisions for our parish. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Y'all follow me in the pledge? I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, are there any additions or deletions to the E911 board meeting? Any additions or deletions? Okay, hearing none. We have no old business, no new business. New business is approved the September 15th, 2025 E911 Board of Commissioners minutes.
So move.
Motion by Mr. Ross.
Yeah.
Second by Mrs. Burrell. Any discussion? Okay, hearing none. We still going with roll call.
Still on the roll call, I'm sorry.
Mr. Baker?
Aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Aye. Aye.
And Mr. Holmes? You voted? Aye. All right. Okay, motion passes. Item 2, authorize payment of approved bills and accept the financial statement as of September the 30th, 2025, and year-to-date actual report prepared by Dees Garner CPA.
So move.
Motion by Mr. Ross,
Yeah.
second by Mrs. Burrell. Any discussion on that motion? Hearing none, please vote. Mr. Fuller?
Aye.
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 Okay, that motion passes. Motion to adjourn the E911 Board of Commissioners meeting.
So moved.
Second by Ms. Burrell, second by Mr. Ross. Any discussion? Did you have anything you want to say?
Oh, yeah.
I'm good.
She's ready.
Can't close out without
Easy peasy.
inviting you to say something.
We're good.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank y'all.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, we have a public hearing. We're gonna call our public hearing to order. Any guests or public comments concerning the public hearing meeting? Okay, receive guests and public comments regarding the intent to abandon any interest or right that the DeSoto Parish Police Jury may have regarding Jake Handy Flat Road off of Old Highway 539. Any public comments on that particular item? Okay. Hearing none?
Motion to adjourn.
Motion by Mr. Baker. Adjourn.
Send Stacy there.
This is,
Yeah, she'll work.
Oh, Lula Road, goes all the way back to 88. There's nobody there, nothing there. It goes into a hunt club and people are dumping trash.
Off Lula Road, you said?
Yeah. South End, Lula Road.
okay,
This isn't, this is just the public hearing for you all to allow comments or input from the public on the vote on whether you want to abandon it or not. And then we'll have to have a procedure wherein you will vote to abandon it or not. But this is a hearing to allow the public comment for you all to receive that.
Okay. We'll adjourn the, motion to adjourn.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that we adjourn our public hearing meeting. We are adjourned. At this time, we're going into our regular meeting. First item up is, always enjoy these, the 4-H Livestock Winners, presentation of achievement and service awards. Y'all please come up, please. You have anything for them?
Stand right here.
Go ahead.
Good evening, Mr. President, members of the jury. Thank y'all for having us out. I know y'all have a lot to cover, so we'll try to make this short and sweet. But before we recognize our 4-H livestock kids, I want to let y'all know there is a case of tomatoes in the kitchen. That's courtesy of our Red River Research Station. Y'all be sure to help yourselves to those before you leave. Ms. Trainer, y'all already helped yourself?
Mine's on their way home now.
Miss Amy couldn't be here tonight. She's with our horse club. They're out at the arena doing that, so I'm stepping in for Miss Amy. I did want to give y'all a brief update on the stats for DeSoto 4-H. We are still processing enrollments, but as of today, we have 363 4-Hers enrolled, 95 clover buds. Clover buds are your kids from kindergarten through third grade that's not old enough to join full-fledged 4-H yet, but they are the future of 4-H. So that's a total of 458 that's enrolled in the system. She still has to pick up forms from, I believe, Mansfield Middle School and I believe the Dove School. Her projected total for this year is somewhere around 575 kids total. That's about roughly a 300 increase from the past several years. So our program is really on the rise. And I contribute that to Miss Amy. She's doing a fantastic job getting these kids involved. I guess at this time, I do want to bring our 4-H livestock kids to y'all. Y'all have seen our shooting sports kids. Y'all have seen the horse club kids. I don't believe we've ever had our livestock kids here. This is not all of them. We had several that were sick and had other obligations. We just held our DeSoto Parish Fair, 4-H Fair. We had our livestock show that Saturday. We had roughly 20 kids participating and right at 80 head of animals, ranging everywhere from rabbits, poultry, sheep, goats, pigs, and beef cattle. So it was a tremendous show to just be for DeSoto Parish kids, and we're very proud of them. I'm going to ask each one to come up and just state their name, what they show, and let them tell y'all how they placed at the parish fair.
All right.
He's not interested in that at all.
My name is Avery Notoriani, and I show goats, breeding goats, and I placed reserve champion with my goat named Malibu, and third place with my goat named Scarlet.
Awesome.
Great.
On, big man.
My name is Lincoln E. Barb, and I show swine and market goats. In the parish show, I placed champion in my class. In goats, I think I placed second in showmanship. That's about it.
My name's Addison Sally. I got champion bull, champion showman with my bull, and that's about it.
Hold up.
Hi,
You work with bull? You work with bull? And you was afraid to come and talk to us? Wow. Man, bulls. I wouldn't work with no bull. I admire you for that. Good job.
I'm Riley Reister, and I got champion for my heifer.
Intermediate. Junior showman.
And junior showman.
Okay, oh, good.
Great.
Oh, he got it on his phone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Hayden Hardy, and I show sheep and goats. This is my 6th year showing. And for the sheep show, I got champion overall showman. Then I got grand champion market sheep, reserve champion market sheep, reserve champion commercial ewe. And then for the goats, I had champion overall showman, grand champion market goat, reserve champion market goat, champion commercial doe, reserve champion breeding doe.
Awesome.
All right.
What type of sheep you have?
Whatever.
No, I asked because I have painted desert. Thank you very much. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
My name is Morgan Dixon, and I show lambs.
Okay. Awesome.
Morgan is one of our Clover Buds. This is his first year to show.
All right.
Just like I feel.
My name is William Reister, and I show a bull,
Okay.
and I got reserve champion in my class. And this is my first year to show.
All right.
I believe that's all that came, but like I said, we will have 21 kids going to the state fair. 17 of those 21 will be showing market animals, so we have the potential of having 17 kids in the all-tag sale this year. So
right.
huge advancement from years past.
Awesome.
We thank y'all for your continued support.
Mr. Fuller has a question for us.
How many different 4-H clubs are y'all competing against when y'all do this?
So this year we closed our show off just to DeSoto kids.
Okay.
So at the livestock show, they were all in DeSoto 4-H. In the past, we have had open shows that included other parishes,
Yes.
but we did not seek sponsorships this year. Many of y'all know we did the 4-H auction back in August, raised a lot of money for our program. So the buckles, the banners, the premiums that they received was 100% funded by DeSoto 4-H, thanks to the public's generosity. So that's why we didn't open it up to.
That's
We wanted to keep our DeSoto money here in DeSoto.
okay. Right.
Awesome.
And then you start state in a week or two?
State Fair will kick off the end of this month, and they'll be up there for a showing.
I want to ask him, what do I have to do? What's involved with prepping a bull, working with the bull? Over that, man. You don't have to. Feed it. You have to clean it.
You gotta,
Well,
you gotta feed them,
Feed them.
bathe them. I think he's wanting you to refer you to his dad in the audience. Let him answer.
Where you at, Dad?
What days will y'all be at the fair?
Michael Rice?
Excuse me.
Oh, what Michael doing sitting way down there?
Do you know the days y'all be at the fair?
Alrighty.
Which days you'll be at the fair?
They'll start moving in October 28th. I believe the goat show first. They'll start on the 29th or 30th.
Okay.
And then it just kind of goes down from there.
Okay.
The junior livestock sale, I believe, is November 5th, if anybody wants to try to make it out to that. But we will have kids in the sale. We definitely will have some kids in the sale.
This is after school.
Any other questions?
Questions?
Keep up the good work.
Right.
Yes.
We certainly thank y'all, congratulate you.
Thank
And,
y'all.
Y'all are more brave than I am, I tell you that.
I'm going.
Let's give them another hand, you know. Yeah,
We have refreshments.
we do have refreshments for y'all in the back,
My sheep.
so y'all go and have at it and eat it up. All right, thank you. Okay, back on the agenda. Do we have any announcements? Any announcements? Okay, at this time I call for additions and deletions to the agenda. Any additions or deletions? Okay, I have one here. Approve a resolution authorizing the police jury president to execute corporate endeavor agreement for the modification of State Highway US 171 between the state of Louisiana through the Department of Transportation and Development and the DeSoto Parish Police Jury.
Need a motion?
Yeah.
So move.
Motion by Mr. Fuller,
Second.
second by Mr. Clark. Any discussion? You hear none? Vote, Mr. Baker.
All right. Aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Okay. We have another one. To authorize the president to sign an indemnification with Louisiana Midstream Gas Services, LLC, for access to their pipeline on the north side of Monday landfill to perform erosion control.
So move.
Motion by Mr. Ross,
Second.
second by Mr. Fuller. Any discussion?
Yeah, what is that?
Midstream is needing access. They did this 2 years ago to get access to their pipeline. They've got to go in there and do some erosion control over their pipeline. So they just access it from one of the pads in the back of the landfill.
And then we have an agreement where they have to indemnify us if anything happens that would cause damage.
Right.
That's what we're trying to add, for us to execute that agreement where they indemnify the police jury.
Okay, guests or public comments?
Oh, you got to vote on
Add the-
You got to vote on that.
Aye.
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 All right, thank you.
Let's Joe. Joe.
There's one more.
Yeah, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah. The final one, to authorize the road department to do emergency repair work on Mayweather Street off Albert Lewis Way in South Mansfield.
That's my area.
Two areas? Okay.
Can I elaborate just a little bit?
Yes, ma'am.
Motion.
Oh, motion.
Motion
I make a
first.
motion, sorry.
Second.
Motion by Mrs. Trina Board Simpson, second by Mr. Fuller.
Okay, I apologize for that. They have been having a really severe water leak over there that had been flooding several homes over there in that area, but they got the leak fixed. You just now have to repair a small portion of where they had to dig out to replace that.
Okay. All right. Vote to add to the agenda, Mr. Baker.
Aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Thank you. Let's go up under the road department. Okay. Do you have any guests or public comments? Guests or public comments? Yes. I want to recognize Chief Coleman from the Fire District 2 for receiving KSLA Fire Chief of the Year Award.
All right. My name is John Phelan. I'm Chief Coleman's Deputy Chief at DeSoto 2. First, I'd like to take a moment to thank the members of the police jury for recognizing Chief Coleman tonight. We appreciate y'all doing that for him. Your continued support of the fire service makes a tremendous difference in the safety and well-being of our community. I'd also like to thank Mr. Donnie Fisher and Ms. Terry Burford for being out here, part of our Board of Commissioners. Your presence and leadership mean a great deal to us at DeSoto Fire District 2. This is the nomination I wrote for Chief Coleman to KSLA that got him the award. It is with great pride and the utmost confidence that I nominate Chief Kevin Coleman for the KSLA Fire Chief of the Year Award. Chief Coleman is the embodiment of servant leadership with over 3 decades of unwavering dedication to the fire and EMS profession. His impact on communities he has served is profound, measurable, and lasting. Chief Coleman's distinguished career began over 30 years ago, and since then he has been a cornerstone of progress and professionalism in every department he has touched. His leadership was pivotal in establishing ground EMS transport for Cattle Fire District 4. This initiative has saved countless lives and set a new standard for service delivery in Northwest Louisiana. As an instructor for more than 25 years, Chief Coleman has educated and mentored hundreds of EMTs, paramedics, and firefighters. His influence reaches far beyond his immediate department, as many of his students now serve in leadership roles across the region. His commitment to training has not only strengthened the fire service, but directly enhanced the safety and survival of the citizens we serve. In 2024, Chief Coleman took command with DeSoto Fire District 2, and his impact was immediate and transformational. In just his first year, he increased consistent staffing across the district. He reduced response times to our citizens, hired the district's first ever full-time firefighters, 2 of which are here, which is firefighter Matt Johnson, firefighter Stephen Kennedy, and perhaps most importantly, elevated morale among the ranks to a level not seen before. Under Chief Coleman's guidance, DeSoto Fire District 2 has reached a level of service that its citizens had never experienced. His vision, passion, and commitment to excellence have not only improved operational readiness, but have also fostered a culture of pride, professionalism, and unity throughout the department. Now, the men and women of DeSoto Fire District 2 are honored to serve under Chief Coleman's leadership. We believe without reservation that he exemplifies the values, integrity, and dedication worthy of being recognized as Fire Chief of the Year. His leadership has changed lives, saved lives, and continues to inspire those around him every day.
So,
I may be the one holding the award, but, there's not one guy that can do a job like that. It takes a team, and the team that we've put together and the employees that we've hired, and even the part-timers that we work have just been phenomenal. And having a board that backs you and being phenomenal with the fire department and having actual interest in the fire department is just remarkable. So, thanks to John for writing for the award, but it's not just me holding the plaque. So I give it to these guys. They deserve it. So
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. Thank you, Chief, doing a great job. Before I continue, is anybody from the press here? Do we have anybody from the press? Norman Mansfield Enterprise. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I pick up a paper and I thumb through the couple of pages that it is, I see nothing from our meetings or nothing telling the public what we're doing. So we're going to get on our paper. If they're going to represent Mansfield, they need to start coming here and reporting the things to our citizens, what goes on in our meetings. That's part of their job. We have an obligation to them, and they got to have an obligation to the public. Anyway, let me move on. President's report. They will be getting a call from me, by the way. I have no report at this time. Council report?
None.
Okay. Administrative report.
Thank you, Mr. President. Item 1 on the report, road updates. Bid openings were on September 25th for Metcalf and WPA. Metcalf Road had an engineer's estimate of $800,000 to $1 million. Notice of award was issued on October 7th with a bid of $550,079. Project is set to begin next week on the 27th. WPA Road had an engineer's estimate of $2 million to $2.4 million. The low bid came in from Regional Construction at $2,126,783. Notice of award was awarded 10/17. We are currently scheduling a pre-construction meeting. No date has been given for the project to start. This is a project funded by our HB2 monies through the state. Nash Road was a project that was being worked as part of the overlay program. After we submitted quotes for this project, the prices came in too high, so we're having to send those out for advertisement. Once we have the updated cost for this project, I will make the jury aware and bring it back to y'all at that time. At this time, we have completed some of the drainage work in-house related to that project. Item 4, Turner Robbins has been completed as part of the CEA with Comstock. This project was funded by Comstock 100%. Crow Lane, as part of enforcing our new ordinance, we've had a road work valued at $135,000. Invoices have been submitted for reimbursements. And I'd like to add, if y'all notice in the budget for the road department, the financials tonight reflect about $528,000 in revenue on a budgeted line item of $275,000. That was before we made changes to the ordinances. So we are collecting the money that go back on those roads, and that does not include these invoices that were just that we just issued. That's just on recognized revenue at this point. So we're actively working all those projects. Cook Creek, Wednesday we just had the pre-construction meeting. This project is starting on November 17th. Parks Road, the property acquisition is very near completion. This project will be advertised before the end of the year. And I'll note that we've been communicating with DOTD today. They have gotten a lot of the paperwork for the project completed on their part. We were still waiting on them to take action on the transfer of ownership, which is required for us to start this project. So that has been fast forwarded because we made some calls to the governor's office, and he's assisted with us. Marshall Road, this project is moving along relatively quickly. Patching has been completed and drainage is currently underway. Once drainage is completed, they will move into the overlay portion of the project. It's currently on track. Item 2, the Bayou Pier Fish and Game Commission resignation. Jackie Dodd has sent notification of her resignation. The jury is being asked to put another name in November to place another person on this commission. Item 3, board lists. Please, if you would, please find it attached in your binders. A current list of all the boards for which the jury makes appointments. The jury has 12 boards for which they appoint members. Currently, the only openings, which are 2, are only on the Bayou Pier Game and Fish Commission. Item 4, the litter abatement program. Also, please find attached in your binders behind your admin report the amount of litter that has been picked up June through September of this year by our crews. During that time, the crews picked up 1,110 bags of garbage on 120 miles of roads. Those are listed specifically in your report. Item 5, the Garland Scout Ranch signage update. If y'all would look in the, again, in the binders, you were going to see the signage that we had put in, we have put up for the Kinsey Scout Ranch Reservation and the Millicent Garland camping area. If you recall, the jury, about a year and a half ago, this was done at the request of the Kinsey family, but done so they could honor both Millicent Garland and the Kinsey family. Item 6, Expand Energy donation for covered arena. I received a call from Michelle Cavanaugh, the Community Affairs Liaison from Expand Energy. They have announced a donation in the amount of $50,000 going towards the 4-H covered arena. At next month's regular meeting, they will make a presentation. Michelle is here tonight, and I've asked her if she'd like to say a few words tonight. She's welcome as soon as I'm done with my report, Michelle. Item 7, Stonewall Compactor Site Update. We have plans for the turn lane, road, and compactors completed. They've all been submitted to DOT for review. Once review is completed, this project should be bid out before the end of the year with an anticipated construction start date in January or February. Item 8, the detention facility update. Ratcliffe Construction started earthwork in early July of 25. Excavation continued until a section of soil was encountered, poor soil was encountered, and it was required to be removed and replaced. The remediation work was completed within a 3-week period, and the contractor proceeded with scheduled work. Ratcliffe has completed the earth removal and replacement controlled fill for all the building foundations. The major subcontractors are nearing completion of the plumbing and electrical piping that is under the building foundation. After all the underground piping is in place, Ratcliffe will start work on foundation excavation and concrete placement. The architectural team has completed a review and acceptance of most of the required equipment and material shop drawing submittals. Routine site visits and reports are being made by our architectural team and the owner's testing company, Terracon. At this time, the contract is on schedule to be completed as previously scheduled. And I had to add one last item that did not get on the report. It's an action plan that I developed with my department heads related to the closure that we're going to be facing in December, the compactor site. The day before Christmas Eve, all bins at all the major sites will be emptied by the end of that day in anticipation of a large amount of garbage that's going to be coming to us. So, you know, we have 5 or 6 that are compactor sites that are very busy, and they're going to focus on those first, and then once we get those emptied that day before, they will move on to the other ones and get them emptied. That's what I have to report, Mr. Arnell.
Where you say you'll find at least a
Right here.
It's in behind your,
Report. Go into number 2 on mine. One more.
the board list? Yes, ma'am. You have names of all board members that y'all have appointed and dates associated with their appointments.
Right here. Turn the page.
Anybody have any other questions?
Did you say construction was gonna start on the turning lane or the compactor site in January?
All of it.
All of it
Yeah,
at
we had to
once?
bid the whole thing out, yes. It'll be January or February, depending on when DOTD gets back with their review on it, so.
Okay, any other questions from Mr. Norton? All right, thank you, Mr. Norton.
Yes, sir.
Council stepped out. I think she said she didn't have anything. Yeah. The treasury report.
Good evening.
Good evening.
For the month of September, the general fund, we received 9.6 million in revenues, while the expenses are at 7.1 million. You will notice in the financials under the licenses and permits that the actual budget is at 362%. This is due to the $1 million that we received from the solar permit fee. That is one of the items in the agenda for tonight that will be able to amend the budget. But that $1 million has already been deposited into that account. In addition, you will see the 800,000 received for the community benefit plan that is reflected under the other revenues. The general fund operations are all within budget. There is several line items that are over budget. If y'all have any questions on a specific line item, let me know and I can let you know why they're over budget and go into detail on that. For the road department, we received 12.6 million in revenues, while the expenses are at 10 million. Sales tax collections continue to be about 3% lower than expected. You will notice that we have not received any reimbursements for the federal grant nor the state HB2 funds. However, Marshall Road is going pretty quickly on that construction, so we should be processing payment reimbursements at the end of the month, and hopefully I'll get a sense of how fast they're moving on reimbursements for future projects, because currently we have Marshall Road and WPA that are going to be going fast for us to get that money. So you should see some of that revenue coming in by the end of the year, hopefully. Under the expenses, for the road department, they're at 60% for the public works operations and 12% for capital outlay. Witness and jurors, revenues are at 76%, while expenses are at 22%. The jail fund, we received $1,082,000 with $44 was collected in sales tax and interest earnings. You will see on the financials a reflection of $120,000. That is from the land sale proceeds for Constitution Drive. And just want to point out that out of that $120,000, we have to pay out for the portion of that communication tower for the Lula and Hunter community. Have not received an invoice on that yet, but it's $36,000 that will be coming out of that $120,000. I checked with the sheriff. I should get an invoice at the end of this month. The operation expenses for the jail fund are at 66%. Correctional Facility Fund, the expenses are at 6%. Total fund balance is $13,395,000 with $248. Solid Waste, we have received $12.1 million in revenues. Our tipping fees are about 10% under the expected amount budgeted. Landfill operations are at 66%. Compactor sites are at 67%, while capital outlay is at 40%. Criminal Court Fund, we received $593,326 in revenues, and we have paid out $372,825. That's a net increase change of $220,501. Office of Community Services, total revenues collected is $493,738, while the expenses are at $880,896. We have received all but one of the reimbursements submitted to the state. Believe we're missing one for April for $40,000. OCS is still waiting on contract paperwork so we can determine allocation, so we can start working and submit in May through September reimbursements. The airport fund, revenues are at 67%, while the expenses are at 64%. Rental assistance, revenues 81%, expenses 78%. Animal services, revenues at 94%, while expenses are at 73%. Sinking fund, no activity other than the interest, very small interest. The account balance is at $3,215. The self-insurance fund, we have made transfers and premiums totaling $2,453,627 as of the end of September, and we have paid out $2,238,527. That consists of admin fees, claims, and prescriptions. The fund has a net change of $215,100 and a fund balance of $155,721. And there's no activity on the disaster relief recovery. That balance for that account is $409,355. Does anybody have questions?
Yes, ma'am. I noticed you mentioned Constitution Drive.
Yes, ma'am.
We passed that to do Constitution Drive.
Y'all passed that. I can't remember what the meeting was, but this is the sale that was authorized to sell that portion to the sheriff. And we went to closing, I believe, last month. But y'all passed this. I'll have to verify which meeting it was, but it was voted, whatever the proceeds was, were to go to the jail fund. And then in whatever we got, the offset was going to that tower communication or portion. I'll have to look at my records and tell you which meeting that was voted on.
Okay,
But I can easily give you that information after the meeting today.
Cause I know we did part of Constitution Drive. Then we, I don't never recall the other part. That's in my district. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I can certainly go pull that information. I have the minutes and stuff and give you the section, because I know it's a section, and I off the top of my head, I don't know
But I
the legal
saw it.
description.
When I was riding my roads, I saw they had did it. They was doing it.
Ms. Burrow?
That's why I'm asking.
I think you're conflating. The $120,000 was the proceeds we received for selling that property. The Constitution Drive improvement was a work order that the president and the road chairman approved to complete the road that's platted to be a road to go back to that back gate. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Right.
I saw it had been done, cause I was gonna question, cause I ride my area and I be knowing what's going on.
Right.
I mean, it upsets me that I can see in the newspaper where they talk about one road and we filing by the book and this, that, and other. Then I run up on this road. I don't know nothing about it. It's in my district. I don't recall it never being passed through the committee. None of that. So, yeah, I'm upset about it.
Okay. We can get a copy of the work order for you.
Oh, no, I ain't talking about just the work order. I'm talking about y'all said do roads, we got to come through the committee. That didn't come through the committee. I did the research. That didn't come through the committee.
Any other questions for our treasurer? I do have one.
Okay.
You know, with the country being shut down, and is that affecting some of the Gladys
It
funds that
hasn't.
she gives out?
Yeah, it has not.
It's not?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
Great, good. Any other questions for Ms. Gatlin? I'm sorry, Ms. Garcia? Ms. Gatlin, way back.
That's old school.
Old school. Yeah, way back.
Motion to approve the treasurer's report.
Got a motion by Mr. Baker,
Second.
second by Mr. Clark. Any discussion? Okay, all in favor, Mr. Fuller?
Aye.
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 I can't approve because I knew it's a mistake in there, so no.
Okay, the ayes have it. Thank you, Ms. Garcia.
Yep, welcome.
Okay, approval of minutes. Approve the September 15th, 2025 public hearing and regular meeting, October 6th, 2025. Administrative, airport, budget and finance, personnel, policy and procedure, road and special meeting minutes, October the 13th, 2025. Budget and Finance Committee and special meeting.
So move with all necessary corrections.
Okay, motion by Mr. Fuller,
Second.
second by Mrs. Trina Boyd Simpson. Any discussion? Okay, hearing none, please vote. Mr. Baker?
Aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Okay, the ayes have it. Okay, no old business. New business. Authorize the president to sign, I'm sorry. Resolutions, I'm sorry. It's the page. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to new business. Authorize the president to sign an indemnification with Louisiana Midstream Gas Services LLC for access to the pipeline on the north side of Monday landfill to perform erosion control.
So move.
Motion by Mr. Ross, second by Mr. Justice. Any discussion? Hearing none, Mr. Fuller.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Voting to add it?
Right. No,
Already had it.
no, we voting,
Added it earlier.
Forward.
yeah, we voting to do it.
Do you have any questions?
Yeah.
This is they have a pipe that goes through the landfill, and they need access to do repair work, and this is an indemnification agreement in favor of the police jury that we require them to execute in our favor for any damages that could arise during the work they perform, and so we need authorization to sign it.
All right. Okay, next, authorize the president to sign.
Oh, wait, no, he has to vote.
Oh, okay,
Do we start over just for a minute?
just you.
Aye.
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 Okay, motion passes. Okay, next item, authorize the president to sign indemnification with Louisiana Midstream Gas Services. I picked it back up. didn't I?
Yeah, no, you picked it back up. Try this one.
Okay, approve the resolution authorizing the police jury president to execute the cooperative endeavor agreement for the modification of State Highway US 171 between the state of Louisiana through the Department of Transportation and Development and the DeSoto Parish Police Jury.
Make a motion.
Motion by Mr. Holmes,
Second.
second by Ms. Trina Boyd. Any discussion? Okay, hearing none. Mr. Baker?
Aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Okay, the ayes have it. We got one more, but it's gonna go to roads. We ended up in the roads. Okay. Now we on the resolutions. You authorize the president to sign a resolution indicating the intention of the DeSoto Parish Police Jury, State of Louisiana, to approve the 2-year appointment of Michael Reister as the Director of the Board of the Louisiana Local Government, Environmental Facilities, and Community Development. Authority as provided by Chapter 10D of Title 33 of the Louisiana Revised Statute of 1950 as amended.
Move.
Motion by Mr. Fuller, second by Mr. Baker. Any discussion? Okay, no discussion? Ms. Fuller?
Aye.
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 Okay, motion passes. Item 6, authorize the president to sign a resolution of the DeSoto Parish Police Jury to opt out of statewide solar siting requirements.
So move.
Mr. Baker, motion by Mr. Baker, second by Mr. Justice. Any discussion?
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
To opt out of statewide solar.
I can answer that question.
Yes, please.
So, Louis, they passed, last year, last legislative session, they passed Act 279, which required all parishes that have solar ordinances, we have to opt out of the state requirement that's put in place for DNR. If we don't opt out, then the permitting goes through DNR, and we would be subject to their rules, and it was recommended that we opt out.
Okay.
Ours are more,
Strict.
Okay, that's fine with me.
Okay, any more questions? Okay, hearing none. Where we at, Mr. Baker? Mr. Baker?
Aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Motion passes. Next item. Authorize the president to sign a resolution to the DeSoto Parish Police Jury to opt out of state,
No, we just.
Authorize the president to sign the 2026-2030 CIP Capital Improvement Plan and Resolution for C.E. Rusty Williams Airport.
So move.
Motion by Mr. Fuller,
Second.
second by Mrs. Trina Boyd Simpson. Any discussion? Hearing none.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Okay, next item, authorize the president to sign a resolution and agreement with Louisiana Department of Transportation and Development for reimbursement of general aviation maintenance expenses. State project number H016467.
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Trina Boyd Simpson,
Second.
second by Mr. Baker. Any discussion? You hear none? Mr. Baker?
Aye.
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 Okay, motion passes. Next item, authorize the president to sign the resolution and agreement with Louisiana Department of Transportation and Development for the design of taxi lanes and T-hangers with box hangers, state project number H016419.
So move.
Motion by Mr. Fuller, second by Mrs. Burrell. Any discussion? Hearing none. Mr. Fuller?
Aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Motion have it. Passes. Okay, next item, authorize the president to sign a resolution and an agreement with Louisiana Department of Transportation and Development for the preliminary engineering report associated with the drainage improvements at the airport. The state project number H.016652.
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Trina Boyd Simpson,
Second.
second by Ms. Burrell. Any discussion?
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion passes. Ordinances. Adopt ordinance 6 of 2025 abandoning Jake Handy Flat Road.
So move.
Motion by Mr. Baker.
Second.
Second by Mr. Justice. Any questions?
Yeah.
Discussion.
Anybody live on this road?
That's the one on Lula Road.
Oh, that's
No.
the one on Luther Road.
No.
I think Mr. Justice has some information on it.
Yeah, we took it in '88. Carrie and I reviewed the notes here a while back. So we took it in '88. We got a phone call from the hunting club. They're tired of cleaning the mess up with people driving down and dumping it out. But, you know, as far as maintenance goes, it hasn't been maintained. There's a sign up. But what we're doing is just turning it back over to the people that had it prior to '88, and so they have to clean up the mess anymore. So there'll be a hunting club putting up a gate and taking the sign down.
So there's no businesses or
Nothing.
houses or anything down there, so there's no public need or
The people
public
that need the
access.
access have a combination to the gate, and if anybody ever does need, they said they'd be happy to pass that combination out, except for the people that are dumping the trash.
So it's gonna revert back to the owners?
Yes.
Okay. Are they, I'm sorry, legal, are they signing something, or they're gonna sign
When you abandon the road, it reverts back to the
automatically?
prior owner
Okay,
and relieves us of the maintenance obligations.
so it's off of us, based on,
Correct. If you abandon it, the maintenance obligations would be relieved.
so our unanimous motion would be suffice?
Well, yes, so once you determine whether or not there's a public purpose, and if you determine there's no public purpose being served, which is part of the reason I asked Mr. Justice to explain that there's no businesses operating down there or or homes that would need access to the road, then you can determine that there's no public purpose needed at this point and abandon the road, and again, relieves you of the maintenance obligations associated with the road and would make it private, and it would revert back to the owner, prior owner.
So we don't have to notify.
Excuse me.
We don't have to notify
Just a few
right?
minutes ago with it.
Yeah, yes, that was the purpose of the public hearing that we held at 5, was to allow public comment on if anyone opposed it and believed there was a public purpose that was going to be served, or it was needed for some reason. That was their opportunity to come and voice their opinion on that issue. And we didn't have any public comment.
Asking for a reason, y'all know why I'm asking, don't you?
No, ma'am, I don't.
Because we abandon these roads, I wanna make sure we following the right procedures.
That was the purpose of having the special hearing, was allow public comment if someone opposed it.
Henderson Lane, and we didn't follow the right procedures.
Well,
Okay, any more discussion? Okay,
Say second.
I'm sorry?
You already got the second?
I think we did, we had to get the discussion.
Baker and Justice.
All right,
Aye.
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 Okay, motion carried. Administrative items, Mr. Holmes.
All right, administrative items, item number 12, authorize the continued maintenance of handicap ramps previously constructed, and such maintenance will not be charged against the allocation of the juror in the respective district.
So move.
Yeah.
Motion by Mr. Fuller, second by Ms. Burrell. Any discussion?
Yes, this is for the repair of the handicap ramp, correct?
Correct.
And there's no cap on it, or, I mean, I'm a little apprehensive.
So,
Can I make some
Sure.
comments about this? I am not opposed to handicap ramps. Let me put that out there, okay? This administration is not opposed to doing handicap ramps. I do not recommend y'all take this action, and here's why, okay? We don't know how much this is gonna cost. In the past 10 years, which is consistent with the language that is in all our applications, y'all have done approximately, over 200 handicap ramps. This will open the floodgates for maintenance on any handicap ramp that we've ever done. Also, it will attach a liability to the jury. If we go out and we replace a board and someone falls as a result of that board, we will be sued. I promise you that. It is going to happen. We get sued all the time about that stuff. That's my concern, is the liability issue. Not only that, you have the ADA liability issues. If we're gonna get into the business of maintaining these ramps after we've constructed them, and every person who fills out this application signs a hold harmless against us, and we warranty this work for 6 months. That's the way y'all have done it since before my time, okay? So, number one, it's a liability issue. Number two, we're gonna be inundated with these applications, I fear, if this opens up for us maintaining these ramps. So, that's my concern. I would strongly suggest y'all do not take this action. It has nothing to do with constructing the ramps, because y'all have a budget item for those ramps of $44,000. We're gonna add to the budget next year. We just estimated, for maintenance alone, we're estimating about $20,000. So, but at what point do we say, if we get, say, 20 applications once this is approved, or if this is approved, how do we do that in order? Is it based upon the first person who calls? Is it based on the greatest need? Who assesses the greatest need? There's so many issues, potential issues with this. So I'm all about helping the constituents and continuing those programs. It's just the maintenance of this stuff, that concerns me, so.
Mr. Fuller?
Yeah, my concern is our constituents. We spend money on anything we want to spend money on. We spend money on plans and projects, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars, and we've not done nothing with it. So everybody won't need a ramp fix. Everybody won't need that fix. So I'm still voting for it. So I'm just, that's my opinion. I appreciate what you're saying, but
Yes.
like I said, we're here for our constituents and we represent our constituents. You don't have the answer. We have the answer to them.
I understand.
So, and I appreciate you, you looking out for us, but it's our job to make sure that they are taken care of as well. So, thank you.
Can I say
Mr. Boyd
something?
Simpson? Ms. Simpson?
Legal, can you give us some insight on what Mr.
There would be maintenance exposure liability. Once you, I had an old professor say, once you do, you are. So once you do something, you are liable for the consequences. So if you don't do it, it's
Okay.
not part of you, you are not. And
All
so the prior process that relieved the jury of liability would insulate exposure of the jury to claims. I can't ever promise you won't get sued, and you can sue for any reason, but, your success at successfully defending a claim where you have absolved yourself of the maintenance obligation in some private property, they've signed the agreement as drafted in the past, it would be highly unlikely that you would ever have liability in that regard. But once you begin to maintain them, you would certainly have potential liability for any maintenance issues that arose. Not only to a third party, but the person, whoever's using the ramp themselves.
Thank you.
Mr. Holmes?
Yeah, I'm against it also, but Mr. Norton talked about it opening the floodgates. This is not just going to open the floodgates on the ramps. If you remember, we also do handicap driveways. Are we going to start maintaining handicap driveways also? So let's, I just have a problem with giving people something. You give it to them, it's paid for, it's theirs, but they can't maintain it. What's so hard about maintaining something that someone gives you? That's what I have a problem with.
Yes.
It just don't make any sense to me.
Ms. Burrell?
Okay, my concern is if you're not gonna do this, then we need to make absolutely sure that these ramps are being done properly. And they passing inspections, because I have gotten 4 or 5 complaints on ramps that's been built by this police jury that they weren't up to par. I know, because I went out there and looked at them myself. And we need to make sure the proper wood is being used, the proper, that they following the guidelines that we supposed to follow, because I'm telling you, somebody been taking some shortcuts reading a lot of these ramps need maintaining in the first place. And I'm
Hey, Mr.
for
Clark,
real.
had his hands up.
Mr. Norton, These are contracted out, right?
They are now. I think, to Ms. Burrell's point, we probably were doing some pretty substandard work under
Okay.
an
That's what-
older,
that was gonna be
older
my
system.
question.
But we started contracting these out, and they're being built to a much higher standard now. Now, I can't speak to the material, but those are supposed to be inspected and reviewed by our maintenance department, and, he prepares a statement, he turns it in, it's good. So far, we've been good, so my only concern is, like I said, is the maintenance, continued maintenance. You're gonna be, opening those floodgates.
Do we know, are they using treated wood? Are they sealing it? Are they making sure it's built to last?
Cause I done saw some ramps should have been treated wood, and it wasn't treated. And
Is
I'm
there a way
just
we can
being
make
honest.
sure that they can
Moving forward.
Yeah, I mean,
treat it,
we can set
seal
some,
it?
we can set standards on material. I have no issue with, if y'all empower me to do that, I will do that. But the cost will probably go up. Right now, your average ramp, if I had to guess, is about, just to construct it, is between $2,500 to $3,500 per ramp. Wood is expensive. And really good wood is very expensive. So,
I feel like if we treat it, seal it, it'll last a lot longer than what we have now.
right.
I agree.
Can't we use a different material? I mean, I see the VA using, I
Composite?
don't know if it's aluminum, whatever it is, but my sister just had one installed from the VA office. And they holding, it's sturdy.
Yeah, the aluminum ones are certainly an option, but those are gonna slow down because you have to order those custom. Everyone has a different layout at their home. I'm not an expert on that, but, Norman could probably speak
Can
more
you
to
look
that.
into it?
Yeah, we can certainly look into that as an option, but, I mean, we'll have to amend the budget going forward because that's gonna be, those are really expensive from what I understand. They're probably 1.5 times the cost of the wood.
$25 per ramp on those.
In lifetime.
Yeah, in their lifetime, so.
And my thing, like I say, the constituents, they already on a fixed income, those who get them. They need them, that's why they got them. That's the only way we're able to help them because they're on a small fixed income. And like I say, by us just doing a little maintenance work, we hollering like, this all so much money. This ain't no money, y'all, for the police jury. Our job, if we go to these meetings, we can learn. It's our job to take care of the public, the needs of the people in the parish. If we go to our meetings, we can learn those things. But a lot of us don't go to the meetings, so we don't learn those things. And I'm not throwing anybody under the bus. We need to help our constituents with these. It's not gonna come. I mean, change out a piece of board, change out one board. Is that gonna break the police jury? No. No, this is our job to help the public.
Yep.
Because if they could afford it, they would have put their own ramp up from the beginning.
Mr.
Mr. Ross? In our guidelines, they got a 6 months warranty that we gonna replace the boards or whatever.
I got but think about it, Mr. Ross. Like I say, you have the warranty, you have the 6 months. Okay, the wood, even though it's treated, it's today's stuff ain't like it used to be. And the thing about it, if we get a warranty, they have a warranty on it. What's gonna happen in a few months? It's gone. What good that gonna do to people, 6 month warranty?
Well, and I'd point out, just because someone gets a ramp, say this year, and next year if something happens, they can reapply and for another handicap ramp, and we can go out and do that. I know that this originally started because the concern was, juror had to use their application for that.
Right.
But it's kind of bigger than that. I mean, to your point, I agree, 100%. It's our job to take care of the public. That's what y'all are elected to do, to take care of your constituents. I agree with that. But
turn it all the way
But
around?
eventually, you run out of other people's money. And we may not have the money to continue to do this,
We can all do what we can do, but Mr. Noy,
you're right.
We can do what we can do.
But it's the
You know how
liability.
much money we spend on
Right,
things
I
we
do.
don't need to spend money on. You know that for a fact, firsthand.
I do, I understand that. But at the same time, we have to think about, in this litigious society that we have, people will sue the jury. We are the deep pockets. That's a big concern. And that's my only objection That is why,
Okay, it's been called for the question.
sorry.
Question been called.
Who said Mr. Baker? I don't know.
Mr. Fuller?
Aye.
No, stick with what we got.
Because of liability, no.
No.
I'm good, yes.
No.
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 Yes,
No.
y'all be shamed. I'ma say that. Y'all should be shamed.
Okay, so this
They could scream
So this
millions
item is
of
saying,
dollars.
so
Bull crap.
previously constructed ramps, we will not go back and redo them, right?
Well, and I will do some research on the aluminum ones.
After 6 months?
Oh, you already know them gonna be.
Okay.
I don't know what the costs are. They're gonna be
Might
more,
need to
but I'm
put
gonna
that
do
in
the
there.
research for you.
All right, item number 13, authorize the MBD Motorsports use of the field behind the modern electric next to the ball fields for parking for an event scheduled December the 19th through the 21st, 2025. I'll make a motion.
I second.
Okay, been motion by Mr. Holmes, second by Mr. Justice. All in favor of the motion, please signify.
I
Oh, we on that line.
question, I got something to say about that.
Ms. Burrell?
I'm telling y'all now, and I'm gonna be totally honest. And this my last time saying this. Next time, I'm taking action. We got to quit allowing certain people to do certain things and others can't. That is discrimination. We don't care how y'all look at it. That is discrimination. And I ain't talking about no black and white. It can be men and women or whatever. That's discrimination. We can't let this group use the property, have stuff, but the next group can't. Y'all will be scared, cause sooner or later somebody
Gonna sue
gonna
you.
sue. Y'all talking about some suing? That's where you finna get sued.
Thank you.
Cause somebody gonna do some suing. And you can't blame one group of people for what another group do. You can't blame me if John messed up but I can't use it cause John messed up. But Sarah, she can use it. See what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, that's buzzing in the community, baby. The folks is really talking about it. How we do that. And y'all know I'm Facebook. You know I'm putting it on Facebook because I'm putting it out there for what it worth. If we gonna let these people use it, we shouldn't have no preference on nobody else using it. If we had somebody that didn't do the right thing with that 4-H building, then we need to reserve the rights not to rent it to them anymore. Don't make everybody suffer for what one other man or woman did. That's wrong. And I'm just gonna tell y'all when you're wrong. You're wrong, and that's where you're finna get sued.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Burrell. Mr. Baker?
No.
Aye.
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 No.
Item number 14, authorize the parish treasurer to disburse the community benefit payment related to Desiree Solar Pilot Program in accordance with the breakdown listed on this Exhibit B.
On the table with them this
So
year.
move.
Second by Mr. Baker.
Second.
Second by Mr. Raines. Any discussion? Hearing none, Mr. Fuller.
Aye.
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 Vote by Mr. Ross.
Yeah, I vote.
Okay.
I think everybody did.
Everybody pass? Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
unanimous.
Okay, motion passes.
On item number 15, authorize the president to sign a cooperative endeavor agreement with DeSoto Parish Tax Assessor for the disbursement of the community benefit payment related to Desiree Solar Pilot Program.
So move.
Motion by Mr. Fuller,
Second.
second by Mr. Ross. Any discussion?
Aye.
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 Okay, motion carries.
Item number 16, authorize the president to sign a cooperative endeavor agreement with the DeSoto Parish EMS for the disbursement of the community benefit payment related to Desiree Solar Pilot Program.
So move. Second.
Motion by Mr. Baker, second by Mr. Ross. Any discussion? Hearing none?
Aye.
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 All right, motion passes.
Item number 17, authorize the president to sign a cooperative endeavor agreement with the DeSoto Parish School Board for the disbursement of the community benefit payment related to the Desiree Solar Pilot Program.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Justice,
Second.
second by Mrs. Trina Boyd Simpson. Any discussion?
Yeah.
Ms. Burrell?
Explain that to me again, or how this going.
So the community benefit payment that we're receiving, the $800,000 from the solar people, is being broken up based upon the apportioned property tax that's assigned to each of the jurisdictions that are benefiting from it. So that Exhibit B that y'all passed up above, I think in item 15, the schedule in here shows you the Desiree Community Benefit breakdown. So we have to have a CEA with every agency because we're the recipient of the money. In order to effectively disperse the money to all the agencies, we have to have a CEA.
Oh, so we getting the money to the
Yes, ma'am. It's a
school
pass-through.
board
The jury is a beneficiary. The jury's benefit is $115,601. That's our portion of it. The rest of it has to be dispersed to everyone based upon their property
It have
tax.
to be,
Yes, ma'am.
or we just decided to.
Well, y'all voted to do that.
You approved it.
They
Y'all
voted
approved
to
that.
do
Yes,
it,
ma'am.
'cause I sure did. The school board and the sheriff's department got more money, they got plenty, all the money. Y'all
Okay, any more
need to be
discussion?
holding on to any damn we get.
Any other discussion? Mr. Baker?
Aye.
No.
Aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Motion passes.
All right, item number 18, authorize the president to sign a cooperative endeavor agreement with the DeSoto Parish Sheriff's Office for the disbursement of community benefit payment related to the Desiree Solar Pilot Program.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Clark,
Second.
second by Mr. Raines.
Mr. Ernell, I have a comment about this one. So the sheriff's CEA is slightly different than the other ones. He is donating his portion back to the police jury to be used towards the construction of the detention facility. Just want to point that out.
All right, thank you, Mr. Clark.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Which one we on?
Sheriff.
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 Aye.
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 No.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Item number 19, authorize the president to sign a cooperative endeavor agreement with DeSoto Parish E911 for the disbursement of the community benefit payment related to the Desiree Solar Pilot Program.
So move.
Motion by Mr. Baker,
Second.
second by Mr. Raines. Any discussion?
Yeah, I get the 911 'cause they need it.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Item number 20, authorize the president to sign a cooperative endeavor agreement with DeSoto Parish Fire District 8 for the disbursement of the community benefit payment related to the Desiree Solar Pilot Program.
So move. Second.
By Mr. Fuller, second by Mr. Ross. Any discussion? Okay, hearing none?
Aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Motion passes.
Item number 21, authorize the president to sign a cooperative endeavor agreement with DeSoto Parish Waterworks District Number 1 for the disbursement of the community benefit payment related to the Desiree Solar Pilot Program.
So move.
Motion by Mr. Baker, second by Mr. Clark. Any discussion?
None.
Hearing none?
Aye.
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 We'll get back to this.
Gonna get some to all the waterwork places. Or just did you want?
Do all the waterworks get?
No, it's just
the
Waterworks
one,
District 1 because they're the
District
only
one. Yeah,
water,
District 1, that's
right,
it.
affected by that.
Yeah, I think it says just District 1.
Mm-hmm.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion carried.
Item number 22, authorize selling the property listed as Lot 7 on Constitution Drive to Bedso Fabrication Machine LLC for the fair market value of $36,000, with the proceeds from the sale going to the Correction Facility Construction Fund.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Baker, second by Mr. Justice. Any discussion? Hearing none?
Aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
The motion passes.
Item number 23, authorize the president to sign and the hold harmless agreement and authorize participation by staff and jurors in the Northwest Louisiana Veterans Day Parade at the Louisiana State Fairgrounds on Sunday, November the 16th, 2025.
Motion by Mr. Fuller,
Second.
second by Mr. Clark. Any discussion? Hearing none?
Aye.
Baker.
Aye.
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 Motion passes. Airport items, Mrs. Trina Boyd.
Oh,
Simpson.
authorize the president to sign a one-year proposal one agreement with Shreveport Bossier Sports Commission for the 2026 balloons over DeSoto. Any motion?
Motion.
Motion by Mrs. Trina Boyd Simpson, second by Mr. Clark. Any discussion? Hearing none?
None.
Mr. Baker.
Aye.
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 Motion passes.
Oh, and just to let you know, there's going to be a dunking booth, and the chairperson of airport has to participate. That was part of the agreement.
The devil is.
Okay, budget and finance item.
He must go for that.
Amended general fund budget to recognize the $1 million permit fee collected from Desiree related to the solar farm project pilot program.
Make the motion.
Motion by Mr. Raines,
I'll second.
second by Mr. Holmes. Any discussion? Hearing none?
You have
She said-
discussion?
Yeah, I'm asking, what's that?
That's how much it costs them to get their permit.
Yep, that's the permit fee that the jury levied for them to do that construction.
And we.
Under
the
our
jury-
ordinance
jury
we
got
saved.
all that money. Well, we
just
didn't split none of it up.
Okay.
Okay, any other question?
Aye.
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 It was my turn, but I'm sorry.
Let you go twice then.
You're good, Mr. Baker.
Motion passes.
I skipped you last time, my bad.
Personnel, Ms. Burrell.
Personnel. Authorize changing the 2 part-time mosquito control officers to 1 full-time ACO kennel tech 2 position.
So move.
Motion by Mr.
Second.
Baker, second by Mr. Justice. Discussion. Hearing none?
Me. Ah.
I mean,
Aye.
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 Okay, motion passes.
Is that a double?
Policy and procedure items.
Item number 27, amend the DeSoto Parish Police Jury bylaws to elect officers in December at its regular meeting in non-election years and in January at its regular meeting when there is an election for all police jurors.
Make the motion.
I'll second.
Motion by Mr. Raines, second by Mr. Holmes. Any discussion? Hearing none?
Aye.
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 Trini.
Motion
Aye.
passes.
Aye.
Get that gap in there.
I was reading this. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Aye.
Mr. Clark, you voted, been finished? Okay, motion passes.
All right, item number 28, amend the take-home vehicle list to add the assistant maintenance superintendent.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Fuller.
Mr. Ward.
I'm sorry, Mr. Clark.
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Fuller. Any discussion?
Amend the take-home.
The maintenance superintendent, I got one.
Fine. Who is that?
Micah Payne is the assistant maintenance superintendent. He's the new gentleman that Norman hired.
Mr. Payne. Okay, I got
That's
Does
the
he get
one
money
that's driving his
call-outs?
own vehicle?
Yeah, he gets
Maintenance
called
guy
out.
get call-
He
get
does.
call-outs? Okay.
He has to carry his own tools. He has to transfer them to the vehicle up here, so this is,
He's the one that's driving his own vehicle?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
That's what I thought.
Okay. Any other discussion? Hearing none?
Aye.
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 Motion passes. Road items.
No, we got one more.
I'm sorry.
Item number 29, amend the DeSoto Parish bylaws for jurors to request at the beginning of the year if they want their package to be mailed or emailed.
So,
Yeah.
Motion by Mrs. Trina Boyd Simpson, second by Ms. Burrell. Any discussion? Hearing none?
Aye.
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 Motion passes.
Ms. Burrell gets her packet.
Okay, road items.
Road item, authorize the president to sign a capital outlay request for 2025 through 2026 5-year capital outlay program. So move.
Motion by Mrs. Ross, second by Mr. Baker. Any questions? Hearing none, please vote.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried.
I didn't vote.
Mr. Burrell?
I was trying to see what road.
Ms. The motion carried.
All right, number 31. Authorize the road department to do emergency repair work on Mayweather Street off of Arbor Lewis Way in South Mansfield.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Mrs. Trina Boyd Simpson, second by Mr. Ross. Any discussion?
Just for informational purposes, the estimated cost is about $750 to $900 to do this repair work. So,
Okay, what we
Aye.
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 The ayes have it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. We're going to conclude our meeting tonight.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn. Motion by Mr. Clark. Second. Second by Mr. Raines.
Aye.
Discussion.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Favor said aye. We are adjourned. Good night.
We said that tonight.
No radio station.
Yeah, I know.
You know that the sheriff, he was just donating money.